in horror, fear, and sympathy. As you bring the coffin up to the church, atop a slight rise, against the roots of pillar stone that supports Castle Ravenloft, stands a gray, sagging edifice of stone and wood. This church has obviously been weathered by the assault of evil for centuries on end, and is worn and weary. A bell tower rises towards the back, and a flickering light shines through the holes of the shingled roof. The rafters strain feebly against their load.
Yuck, Oedipus is here.
If you guys, as you approach the door with Ismark, the doors are heavy wood and are covered with the same claw marks and scars of the fire as the manor was. Ismark will... give me a moment. As Ismark knocks on the door, a scream is heard coming from the church's undercroft, and a soft voice uttering a prayer belongs to Donovich, the priest.
Is this the same scream that we heard earlier?
No, it is different. Definitely, it's not the noise that you heard earlier was more like wailing and sobbing and screaming.
Ah, I see. Yeah, well, this couldn't be anything abnormal. I wonder what it is.
Ismark will walk into the church, approaching one of the crushed pews, and disheveled appearance, he will approach a room to your, what would be right, and he will knock upon the door. A man will leave, or I guess exit the room with Ismark. A solemn look on his face. He is Donovich, the local priest. The wailing continues, but Donovich seems to pay it no mind. As he walks up to you all, he will say, "You have come here for the burial."
Yes. Yes, we have. Is
Then
the wailing part of the ritual?
he will wince at your words.
I apologize if I have offended you.
No,
Not
no,
from these
no.
parts.
It is my son. He has been turned into one of Strahd's beasts. I keep him locked in the Undercroft so that I may one day have hope that he may be cured. Ismark will put a hand on his shoulder. Say, "Come, let us bury my father. We need not speak of this, Donovich." Donovich will nod, walking out of the church with Ismark. Do you all follow?
Yeah.
Yes. Come, horse, inside.
You guys bring the body to the cemetery, finding a spot to bury his father. During the burial, Donovich offers prayer to a deity known as the Morning Lord. In exchange of Colan's, Ismark's father's deliverance from Barovia. Once he is lowered into the ground and buried properly among a mound of fresh earth, Donovich will speak up and say, "Now, Ismark, now that this has been taken care of, you must take Irina to the Abbey of Saint Markovia in Krezhik. If you can, that is what I suggest. Hit that first, and then try to take her to Valinki. If that fails, Ismark will ponder for a moment before saying, I was planning on taking her to Valinki, but if you suggest this abbey, is it safer than the town?" Donovich will pause before nodding. "Yes, it should be a bastion of good, of protection against Strahd." Ismark will nod, say, "Thank you for your help," putting a hand on his shoulder before turning, motioning you all to follow him back to the manor. Donovan will stay by the grave, letting out multiple prayers. As it begins to reach afternoon, the light grows a bit dimmer.
Shall we let out now? Or head out?
Ismark will
Right.
sigh, saying, Krezhik is far. It is far from here, as is Valinki. We should set out in the morning. Perhaps you should investigate the town a bit. Perhaps you can help some of the folk here. Maybe even perhaps help Donovan with his son. It is a shame what happened to him, and he was unable to release his son from his life, though I do not suggest doing it against his will. Perhaps you can convince him of putting down that foul beast. Beyond that, I suggest getting some rest and perhaps visiting the store, though the merchant there charges exorbitant prices for his goods, as he is the only merchant.
I suppose that would give him the right to do so.
Can I try and see if I've ever heard any sort of rumors or ramblings of ways to cure vampirism without killing the person? Try and look back, recall.
Sure, give me I wonder what that would be. Are you trying to recall what kind of information? Are you trying to recall like maybe history you've read, or maybe like arcanic knowledge or druidic knowledge?
Perhaps the arcanic knowledge. I don't know
Alright.
if I would have read much history.
Yeah, then give me a arcana roll.
Be the arcana roll. Oh no.
You
It
know of
hurts too
no
much.
such way to cure vampirism except through killing of said vampire, or the spawn itself.
Can you guys give me a moment alone? I might be able to recall the information, but I have to focus.
He's got to focus.
Before you do that, to go pee real quick. I'll be back.
I'll grow.
You could.
Okay, I'm back.
Like, they pay you off to switch
Alright.
plans.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
All right, this is no longer the part of the podcast where we're being.
Oh,
Yep.
This is the dry part of the podcast.
Add breakover.
alright.
I suspect you
So-
know what I want to do here.
Yes, I do know what you want to do. Do you go to a secluded spot to commune?
Yes, I shall. And to focus.
Okay, you find a quiet spot in the cemetery. Do you have any, like, rituals, or do you just sit down and start speaking?
I have a little. I meditate a little bit. I'll try to clear my mind from distractions and the other horrors that I've
Okay.
witnessed, and try to come up with some sort of visual of him that I can communicate with.
Alright, as you close your eyes and begin to meditate, the same vision of a being fills your mind. A skeletal ranger, cloaked in ragged cloaks, I guess, cloaked in like a ragged hood and cape, a faded bow and rusted arrows on his back. His form fills your mind, and he will say, "Speak."
Grimgrax, I am looking for knowledge on how to cure vampirism without killing the host. Do you know of such thing?
There is only two ways that one can cure vampirism. Three, if you count death as a way of curing it. The first way is through extended magical means, using wishes. It is a forbidden art to many, but it is possible to make it so that the person is no longer a vampire by simply wishing them to not be. The second is to kill the said infected individual and then use spells to bring them back to life, which will bring them back no longer as a vampire, but as they once were. The third is a way to cure it without saving their life, to simply put a stake through their heart and drag them out into the sunlight, allowing their soul to go free from the chains of torment.
Thank you, Grimgrax.
If you
This
want,
is more information than I had before.
I see this area you're in. I can sense the pure evil here. Where have you wandered, Mash? What is this place? Not even I know of it.
There's a dark lord named Strahd who governs over this area. he
Strahd.
is preventing the locals from leaving. He is able to control most of the beings.
I see. Not unlike a petty necromancer. Or some
I say
form
he is a vampire.
of monster controller. You shall slay him like any other. As for the cures, I believe they are out of your capabilities for now, and it is unwise to believe that you could do it. The best for somebody who is infected with vampirism is a swift and painless death, if possible.
Thank you. I will keep that in mind. I won't try to perform any wishes.
As you say that, the image of him will fade from your mind as your meditation is broken.
I will get up and return to the party, and I will say there is another way. There's actually two, but I don't want to involve necromancy. There's some kind of wish that you can perform, and a deity will cure the vampirism from the vampire. But this is far beyond our capabilities. I don't think we can do it for.
Mash, why don't you give me a Arcana check? Just
I'm
for
good at
information.
Arcana.
Information at the wish. With an 8, you know wishing to be an incredibly intricate spell that only the most esteemed wizards can even dream of casting, and even then it is a forbidden art by many institutes because of its power. And also, as far as monster hunting, genies, of course, are known for their wishes that constantly go awry. So it is not a science as it is more a risk, a chance to cure someone of it.
Seems like we should leave him in that state for now. We should investigate other areas of the town.
Huh. Huh.
Ismark at this point has left you guys kind of to your own devices, nodding and walking off towards the manor. You may choose to follow him if you wish or explore the town.
We should check out some of the other places like the shop.
Like the shop.
Yes, stop.
We should also check the whaling out again. Maybe we can figure out what's happening.
Perhaps.
Yeah, we can go in there.
Where would you guys like to go first?
Let's go to the
Well-
shop, as Ismark stated.
Yes, that
Alright.
seems like the
The-
safer bet.
You guys head to the shop. Street's still deserted, but the light spilling out from the shop is a bit comforting. From behind heavy drawn curtains, a sign on the door, creaking on its hinges, reads, Bill Drafts Mercantile.
Hildreth's Mercantile. So this is the one that charged. Let us see. I'll go in.
To enter, the place is better kept than what you might imagine. The stocks are organized and well kept. There's no dust seems that this place is maintained. And as you enter, a man stands behind the counter and perks up as you enter. Says, "Welcome, welcome. What can I get you?" Name's Bildrath.
Bildrith.
What has he got on display?
He has quite a selection. He has some potions, standard like adventuring gear, rations, water, equipment. No weapons or armor though, as it seems he's solely a sort of general merchant.
How are we doing on rations and water?
You guys each should
I
have,
got plenty.
you guys each should have 2 weeks of water. I don't know how much a water skin actually holds. I think it also holds about 2 weeks worth of water. So you guys have 2 weeks worth of water and rations, I believe.
I also
Mm.
happen to have a little bit of a create or destroy water if if things get
Oh,
too
yeah?
far. A little bit
Ooh.
of the
Please.
old.
10 gallons of water.
I don't think I have it prepared though. I don't.
Well, luckily we don't need it for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
All right, destroy our supply of water.
Base.
Capitalism at its finest.
As you all enter, he will sort of say, "Browse to your heart's content. Ask me if you want anything in particular." As he sort of leans on the counter with a sly grin on his face.
You say that as if you have something that I might want.
Oh,
What?
I'm sure I do.
What? What are you keeping in the back room?
He, he will look towards the back room and say, goods.
Good.
And my friend, my coworker, my employee.
How much does he cost?
He will immediately frown and say he is not for sale.
I apologize. I got the wrong idea.
As you
I'm
say
gonna
that,
kind of I'm gonna cringe at fuck is his name? Thug.
Mush.
Thug.
Sorry,
Mush.
mash.
Mash.
Bro. As you sort of make that statement, he will say, "Periwimple, come in here. Stock the shelves." And
Oh, it is a person. I thought it. Oh,
through the back
no,
door, a towering individual with rippling muscles beneath his leather tunic will exit through the door, and he will sort of lumber over to the shelves with a box and start stocking them full of various things. And you'll see Baldraff sort of give a nice little smile at him and a nod.
I'm gonna
That is
cringe even
amazing.
harder.
"This is my nephew. He is my help here, and he is not for sale."
Don't worry, I thought you had horse.
Periwimple, as he picks up a small glass cup, he will accidentally crush it in his hand, and Baldrath will frown and say, "Hey, be careful with the merchandise." And Periwimple will say, Sorry, me no strength."
Uh,
Oh, wow.
well, I have no money. So
Me.
I'm more just
You don't have money?
no.
Get out of here then.
Sort of. So I'm just kind of getting acquainted with the townspeople.
All right, time to roll for initiative.
No.
No. All right.
Like
We will
first.
see you another time when we have more cash.
Please do so. I assure you, my goods are well kept.
Oh, I believe that your goods are good. I can
Yes,
see
they
that
are
they are
good.
good.
They are good
Yes.
goods.
Good, good.
Periwimple, show these poor lads out.
Uh-oh.
Periwimple will walk up to you guys and say, "Come on, time to leave. Uncle says so."
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
The, the hulking form of this Periwimple, intimidating as he stands over you guys. How tall are each of you?
I'm like fucking. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I mean, I
Let's
know.
find out.
6'3".
7'4".
I am 5 some odd. 5.5. I am
I would
short.
say he is nearly at eye level with you, Beowulf, which is unnerving in its own, since he seems to be a
Meowda.
normal human.
Damn.
And as he shows you out, he will close the door behind you.
Somebody's been drinking their milk.
That's a
As you leave the
form of milk I wish to have.
He
the
wants
wailing
milk.
from the house comes over your ears once again. So you're quite close to it now. It's much more intense.
Yeah, we'll go up to it.
Alright, you all approach the wailing house. It is, as I said, a 2-story townhouse, boarded up, sealed from seemingly within.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
Give me a moment. The door, as you knock on it, there is no answers. The crying continues.
I'm gonna knock a little harder.
The crying continues. In fact, it intensifies a little bit as you knock louder.
I will. Are we on the same side of the building as
Yeah,
the crying?
You... Give me a perception check if you're trying to decide that.
I'll try to.
Yeah, anybody can do it.
And I'm also 5.
Hmm.
Yeah, you
I'm
can't
not
really
quite
tell.
tall enough to figure it out.
Yikes. A little retarded today.
Noon,
He is.
Noon, you notice that it seems like from each side of the house, the crying is coming equally from each side, meaning that the crying must be coming from the center of the house.
How many stories is this place?
2 floors.
I'm gonna scout, look for any sort of way in on the second level, even if there's a chimney.
Okay, you scale up the wall.
Oh, yeah.
Give me a moment while I look at the map.
Whisper to Beowulf, and I say that's not what I would have done for my second
So there is a
option,
chimney.
but I suppose it has results.
There's a chimney.
Yeah.
There isn't smoke coming out of it.
That's cool. Any other entrances?
I mean, the windows are boarded up. The
Yeah,
door,
no, like,
the door is not sealed, by the way. The front door.
oh,
Oh, it's not.
I thought it was still So
Yes,
okay.
that's what I meant when I said that
That's-
wouldn't have been my
try-
first option in engagement. I would have gone through the first one.
I'm gonna climb back down and try the door.
The door opens. And
Oh shit! Wow.
the bottom floor is unkept. Layers of dust fill it. Destroyed furniture. Well, not destroyed, but unkempt furniture. It is clearly not maintained. There's a staircase to the second floor. As you now at the bottom of the floor, and I guess while you climbed up, you noticed that the crying was indeed coming from the second floor.
Okay.
Strange.
I
I
said,
would actually in this situation like to use my Fearbulg magic to cast detect magic.
Mm, You don't. What is the range of detect magic? 30 feet? 60?
The range of detect magic is 30 feet.
Okay, give me a moment.
And it can penetrate most barriers, but it is blocked. But it is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, or a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood and dirt.
I don't believe you would detect magic at all,
Okay.
other than ones that you expect.
No magic, it would seem.
just crying.
But sometimes the tears of the unfortunate are the most magical thing of all.
Yes, yes, I suppose so.
A little joke to lighten the mood. Anyways, onward.
Alright, do you guys climb the staircase and go to the second floor?
Ooh, it's pretty spooky.
Yes, I will go up to the second floor.
Okay, as you guys climb up the staircase, the crying intensifies as you find your way to a bedroom door. It seems that whoever is crying is behind this door.
Is this door unlocked?
Yes.
Who's crying?
I
in
will
there?
look behind me and like gesture to ask if everyone is ready to enter
I'll nod
before I
yes.
turn.
Oh, I hope there isn't a jump scare. All right, on with it then.
You open the
All
door,
right.
and as you look inside, a woman, old in nature, sits in the center of the floor, clutching a malformed doll. She barely recognizes you even entering, paying you no attention, as she cries and sobs into the doll, clutching it close to her bosom.
What is wrong, madame? We heard you from outside. Your doors were unlocked.
She, as you speak to her, she will look up, a tinge of fear in her eye, for a sense of deep sorrow. She will simply mutter out the words, my daughter, and begin sobbing into the doll once again.
Yes, what about your daughter? As I'll step into the room.
She will not answer, simply sobbing harder into the doll. The doll, by the way, if you look at it, has a strange leer to it. Wears a sackcloth dress.
I will bend over or kneel down by her, and I won't touch the doll, but I'll like point at it and I'll say, "Is this your daughter?"
She will look up at you, tears flowing from her bloodshot eyes. She will shake her head no. It was hers.
It was your daughter's. What happened? Where did she
was a young
go?
girl born into this hellscape. Was a young girl. I tried to protect her to this hellscape. I tried to save her from the torment. I tried to protect her, but it wasn't. I tried to save her from the torment of this place. But it wasn't ever enough for her. She left. She left, fear that she is dead. And I fear she'll begin. I fear that she is dead. A bit more quietly into the doll. She'll begin sobbing a bit more quietly into the doll.
How long ago did she leave?
But a week.
How long ago did
I
she
haven't seen
leave?
her since. But why did she have to leave? But a week. She was safe. I haven't seen her since. Why did she have to leave? She was safe here.
This sounds like a you problem, lady. Let's get out of here, guys. Sounds like a you problem,
She will
lady.
snap up.
Let's get out of here,
And
guys.
look at you with a bit of hatred. She will snap up, and then her face will fill with immense sadness. A bit of hatred. She begins to weep loudly, and then her face will fill with immense sadness. She begins to weep loudly into the doll, muttering, rocking back and forth. Gertruda, over and over.
What if you can give me a description of her? We can keep an eye out for her while we're on our travel. If you can give me a description of her, we can keep an eye out for her while we're on our travel. We may see her yet on our travels. We are to venture someplace. We may see her yet on our travels, and if we come across her, we can. I don't know what we can do, but we can try to assure her safety.
Give me a moment. Alright. Give me a moment. She will look up at you, say, she's but a teenage girl. She will look up at you, soft face. She's but a teenage girl. Soft face, doe-like eyes, wonderful hair. She was too good for this place. Lovely, doe-like eyes. She was too good for this place. I know not.
What color hair?
Dark brown, like mine. I know not.
What color hair?
Dark brown. I know not where she mine. But I fear that she. I know not where she is dead. But I fear that she. Sobbing into the. She is dead. Doll once again. She'll begin. Her eyes sobbing into over slightly. Tears not doll even falling from them anymore. Her eyes glazing over slightly.
I will put my
tears
hand
not
on
even
her
falling
shoulder
from
and
them
say,
anymore.
we cannot promise anything, but I will put my hand on her shoulder and say, we cannot promise anything, but she is alive. We will keep an eye out for her.
She will nod slowly.
She is alive. We will do our best to keep her there. I'll rise
She will nod
after that,
slowly.
and I'll leave the room.
Oh yeah, while you're kneeling,
I'll rise after
close,
that, and
I'll
leave.
You actually see while you're kneeling close, You actually see on the doll afraid tag bearing the words "is no fun." The hem of the dress is a frayed tag bearing the words "is no fun."
No blink.
Is no blinkski.
It's no blinks.
Dyslexic, maybe?
Oh. I'll tell the others in the group about this.
Dyslexic, maybe?
What does is no blinks? I'll tell the others in the group about this. What does is no blinks? Is no
When
fun.
we
I
see
can understand
the burger
no-
man again, I'll have to ask
when we
him
see the burger man again,
or one of you can
I'll have to ask him
first.
about
Or one of you can see him first.
Alright, where do you guys head next after leaving? Alright, where do you guys head next after leaving?
I might define question. Where do we head? I might define
we've
question.
been to the
Where do we head?
whaling lady.
We've checked out the
So we've
store.
been to the whaling lady.
We didn't really
We've
check out
checked
the
out
tavern
store.
as much as we could have.
We didn't really check
We
out the
probably could get
tavern
some information
as much
from
as we could have.
the other people there. and
We
the
probably could get
barkeep
some information from them.
about like how long they've been there. and
The other
stuff.
people there and the
If there's any
barkeep
weird things.
about like how long they've been there and stuff. If
Okay.
there's any weird things.
Alright, you guys head back to the tavern. In a similar state, lacking
Okay.
Ismark, of course. Alright, you guys head back to the
Three
tavern. Fellows sit at
in
a
a
similar
table,
state,
dressed in
lacking
colorful
Ismark,
garb,
of course.
drinking. The
Three fellows sit at a table, dressed in
cleans
colorful
glasses
garb,
one after another.
drinking. The
Once
barkeep
they're all clean,
mindlessly
simply starts over.
cleans glasses one after another.
Damn.
Once they're all clean, he simply starts over.
Hello. I will walk up to the barkeep.
He
Hello.
won't respond.
I will walk up to the
But he
barkeep.
will look at you. He won't respond. His eyes sort of, but he will
dull
look
and
at you.
glazed over a bit.
His eyes sort of dull and glazed over a bit.
Drink. I do have a few questions if you're willing to answer them. Drink.
He will begin
I do
cleaning
have a few
glasses again.
questions if you're willing to answer them.
He will
How
begin
long have
cleaning
you been
glasses
here?
again. He picks up a glass.
How long have you been
wiping
here?
it gingerly with a cloth. He picks up a
It seems
glass,
far too dirty to
wiping
clean
it
anything.
gingerly
For setting
with
it
a cloth.
aside, ignoring
It
you.
seems far too dirty to clean anything. For setting it aside, ignoring you.
Town full of
Why-
freakazoids here. Let's go ask those other guys. Town full of
Why-
freakazoids here. Let's go ask those other guys.
Yes. How long have you fine gentlemen been? How long have you fine
As you
gentlemen
approach
been?
the three, they will turn towards you. As you
Simply
approach
say,
the
"Go
three,
away."
they will turn towards you.
We apologize.
Simply say, "Go away."
Well, fuck
Oh.
you too.
We apologize.
Well, fuck
Did
you
you
too.
say that
I-
out loud? Did you say that
I-
out loud?
We're trespassing on their shit, you know. And we'll leave them. No,
one
we're
of them,
trespassing on their
will turn
shit,
and
you
say,
know. And we'll leave
Listen,
them be.
one of them
We're the owners of this tavern,
will turn and say,
and we see
Listen,
fit that
we're
all
the owners
customers
of this
pay their
tavern.
tabs.
and
Unless you have
we see
business
fit
like that, don't
that all
talk to us.
customers pay their tabs. Unless you have business like that, don't talk to us.
Duly
Yeah.
noted.
They will
Okay.
continue drinking,
Duly
chatting
noted.
amongst themselves. They will
Okay.
continue drinking, chatting amongst themselves.
I suppose these people don't wish to be talked to. I suppose these
Suppose
people
so.
don't wish to be talked to.
Well,
I
Maybe we should
suppose
head.
so.
Maybe Maybe Ismark
Well-
can tell us a little bit more about. Maybe Bisquick. Maybe Ismark can tell us a little bit more
How late
about
is it?
Bisquick.
You guys been traveling around for a little while. I'd say it's
How late
getting
is it?
to the evening hours. You
Okay.
guys been traveling
So,
around for a little while. I'd say it's getting to the evening hours.
Like they'd be getting ready for bed,
Okay.
kinda like
Hopping
7,
around.
8 o'clock, or like 9, 10 o'clock. Like they'd be getting ready for bed, kinda like 7, 8 o'clock,
Sorry
or
about
like
that.
9, 10 o'clock. Like 7 or 8 o'clock, or
It's not that
like
late.
nine-
It's like
huh?
it's like
Sorry,
6.
repeat that.
like
okay.
7 or 8 o'clock, or
Oh,
still pretty early.
It's not that
Like
late.
nine
It's
to
like
ten.
it's
Yes,
it's
but
like
due to the
6.
fog and
Oh,
overcast
okay. Still pretty early.
conditions, it is quite dark. Yes, but due to the fog and overcast conditions, it is quite dark.
So should we go back to Ismark? So should we go back to Ismark?
Yes, it is Ismark.
Okay.
You guys head back to the manor.
Did I get that name right? Is it Ismark?
Yes, it is
Okay.
Ismark. As
Okay.
you knock on
You guys
the
head
door,
back
to the manor. Ismark will say, "Who
Okay.
goes there?"
Sure.
Okay. As you knock on the door,
It is I.
Ismark will
Mash.
say, "Who goes
and
there?"
our party.
Who
Those
open the
dogs
door?
go
It is
wild when we
I.
come to the manor.
Mash.
You open the
and our
door.
party.
You will stop for a moment.
Those
Open the
dogs
door.
go wild when we come to the
Sort of
manor.
just stand
You
to the
open the
side.
door.
You will stop for a moment without saying a word. You sort of just stand to the side
What is wrong?
without saying a word. He will look at you with a stern
Oh.
gaze.
What is wrong? I'll
He will look at you with a
Enter.
stern gaze. He'll nod at you.
I'll
Look to
enter.
the other two. He'll
We'll
nod
enter
at
as
you.
well.
And I'll follow behind,
Look to the other two.
and I'll nod,
He'll close the door
We'll
behind
enter
him.
as well.
I was
and I'll
just
follow
checking.
behind.
As
And
you
I'll
know,
nod.
vampires close the door behind him and say,
Allowed.
I was just checking
without being invited.
As you know, vampires, since I did not invite you
allowed
allowed inside of a home without being invited, proves you are no such thing. Since I did not invite you in here explicitly, you entering proves you are no such thing. But you have done much for me. You will do more. That does not mean you are not agents of Strahd. But you have done much for me. You will do more, I assume, for my sister. Taking her to, if you are still hopefully interested
We are.
in taking her to, good, to the
Although
Abbey.
I must confess, we came here for another purpose.
Good.
Although I must confess, I assume that no demons may be allowed in Strahd's domain other than another Strahd himself. So I'm not concerned. I assume that no demons may be allowed in Strahd's domain other than Strahd himself. So I'm not concerned about that. But the sooner we can, I was on my way to investigate something else.
He
So
will stop you for
the
a moment,
sooner
saying,
we can leave,
there are demons
the
here
safer
that are
another
not
place
under
on
Strahd's
this plane.
control. He will stop you for a
There
moment,
are.
saying, there are demons here that are not under Strahd's control.
but he is not its
Strahd
god.
There are.
Though he
may
likes to play
have
with it, is more
domain
like
over this place,
sand
but he is
pit
not its
with many
god.
children vying.
And though he likes to play
for
with it, is
control
more like
of their own
a sand
accord.
pit with many children
He
vying
controls much of it, but
for control.
there are some
of their
creatures
own
here
accord.
that do not heed him.
He controls much of it,
Such
but
as myself.
there are some creatures here that
and other
do not heed
monsters
him,
which he has no part in.
such as myself, Irina, and other
But I see
monsters
here
which
after
he has
all.
no part in.
To take note. What I
Though
see
if you are
could be
looking
here
for a
after
literal
all.
demon or devil, I believe you will
To
find none
take
here
note.
other than Strahd. Though if you are looking for a literal demon or
Though
devil, I believe you will
suppose in
find
the
none here other
more
than Strahd. Scientific sense, he is not a demon nor devil,
Though
but a vampire.
I
I suppose
for
in the
power.
more scientific sense, he is not a demon nor devil, but
Yes,
a vampire
I am
of great
searching
power.
for summoning, but I suppose that yes, I am searching. I will summon, figure out whether or not. I suppose
If you are pressed for time,
that
I will tell you
yes,
something.
I will
Perhaps
figure
make you
out whether or
worried, but
not.
also easier. If you are pressed for time,
There
I
is
will
no
tell you
leaving
this
place
something
unless
that will
Strahd is
perhaps
killed
make you
and
worried,
defeated.
but also ease your
The
mind.
path to that
There is no
goal
leaving
is
this
going to be
place
long
unless
and
Strahd is
arduous.
killed
Whatever
and defeated.
business you have
The
outside
path
of Barovia.
to that goal is going to be long and arduous. Whatever
business you have outside of Barovia. It is inert, unimportant, because it'll be unsolved until you are able to leave this place. And to be able to leave this place, you must defeat Strahd. And to be able to defeat Strahd, you must be strong. In order to be strong, it will take time. For all the time that I've been alive, I have not been able to muster the strength nor the tools to defeat him. For all the time that I have been alive, I have not been able to muster the strength nor the tools to defeat him. That is what I hope. Though perhaps you three may be able to do so. That is what I hope. That is what all the people of Barovia hope. Even if they themselves do not acknowledge it.
There's somewhere around here where we can farm XP.
Farm XP, you say?
Perhaps there's somewhere around here where we can farm XP.
But farm XP, you say? If you say if there's some place around here that maybe you can gain some. But translating that, if you say if there's some place around here that maybe you can gain some insight on the horrors here. A haunted house. He will pause for a moment and say, there is a place, a haunted house of sorts. Cliche, I know, but it is truly genuinely haunted. A death house. Perhaps there you can taste. Off the road to the northeast, you'll find it. Perhaps there you can taste the horrors that lie here and steel yourself before we set out.
Yes, I think I'd quite like to taste some horrors here.
That may be wise.
Yes, I think I'd quite like to taste some horrors here. No, the haunted house.
I don't believe we have any whorehouses. Oh, the horrors.
No, the haunted house.
In
Yeah.
Vistanis. Well, anyways, the horrors. Try and cure that place.
Yes.
Well, anyways, I welcome you to try and cure that place of its ailments. Though, be warned, once you enter, it may be difficult to leave.
Like all things in this place. Suppose that is like all things in this place.
If you wish to go see it, go to the main entrance you came in through. Take a if you wish to go see it, you'll know the house. Go to the main entrance you came in through. Take a right down that road. You'll know the house when you see it.
Do you know anything about Bisquick? Or what was the word? Do you know anything about Bisquick? Blinksy, thank you. Or what? We met
was
the wording on the doll?
Oh, Blinksy. Mad Mary.
Blinksy, thank you. We met a woman.
Oh, you mean Mad Mary? Yes, that doll is from a Vistani toy maker. Jive. He puts on the goes by like the Wizard of Toys or something like that. Simply a little jive he puts on the doll. It means nothing. It is her daughter's doll. Shame what happened to her. She is most certainly dead by now.
What I considered based on what you said about our caravan. Fortunate. It's also what I considered based on what you said about our caravan. Teenager, no chance.
Your caravan.
The caravan has no chance then.
It is you
teenager
who's
no
doomed.
chance.
Your caravan most likely is fine.
Yeah. Was
it is you who's doomed to death, my friends.
Well, I mean the people on the caravan.
Was that not obvious?
Goods themselves.
Well, the people are fine.
I mean the people on the caravan, not the actual goods
that
themselves.
Caravan is going to.
Well, the people are fine. They didn't come in here.
If you think that caravan is going to be gotten by anything as it travels, you are wrong. As you leave, they will assume you have abandoned your job and simply pick up some ragamuffins to guard it in your stead. I wouldn't worry about such things.
We're the ones that are trapped.
Oh wait, you mean?
I thought that was apparent.
Oh,
we're trapped.
Yes.
No, I'm slow.
We're the ones that are trapped. Yes.
We're.
I thought that was apparent.
Oh.
It doesn't matter.
Chris.
No, I'm slow. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're the ones that are fucked.
Fucked.
It doesn't matter. The
Correct.
caravan doesn't matter.
As your Friend here
You will not be
says
Not a
you are
leaving this
pause,
place
can't ruin it.
until Strahd is
big
defeated.
time.
That is the only
Or
way.
we die.
You will not be
Not a
leaving this
pause, can't
place
ruin it.
until
Vera
Strahd is
was thinking
defeated.
that the poor
That is the only
Or
carabineers
we
met
die.
their fate here. Silly me. Vera was
Yeah,
thinking
yeah.
that the poor
Well,
carabineers met their fate here.
Thank the gods.
Silly me.
Yeah.
Spared your fate. Thank the
How
gods for that.
lugubrious. Surely there is a way that we can allow ourselves to not be fucked by these
Oh.
How lugubrious. Surely there is a way that we can allow
Well, with a good
ourselves to not
blade
be
and a
fucked by
clear
these
mind,
wars.
They can be defeated.
Yeah.
These horrors. Well, with a good blade and a clear mind, they can be defeated through due diligence. These horrors can be beat. They can be slain. Which is why I suggest through due diligence and mastery of your weapons. Stealing yourself. Which is why I suggest seeing this death house and training and
What do you
stealing
say,
yourself.
fellows?
After a good night's sleep, let us go.
What do you
suggest
say,
going
fellows?
now. We shall
After
go
a
in the
good
morning.
night's sleep, let us go.
I suggest going now. We shall go in the morning.
Before a good night's sleep, let us go.
Alright, you guys head to the death house.
Yes, sir.
That's my baby.
Alright, you guys head to the
Um,
death house.
Sure.
Now, before we get
Yes,
into
sir.
this, I just want my to baby.
Verify.
Sure.
You can cut this out. Now, before we get into
Okay.
this, I just want to seeing that verify.
druids,
You can cut this out if you want, but
the number
I'm
of
seeing that
spells equal to
for
your wisdom
druids you
modifier
can
plus your druid
prepare
level, so I think I can prepare
the
all
number of
5, right?
spells equal
yeah,
to your
that's
wisdom modifier
correct.
plus your druid level, so I think I can prepare all 5, right?
Yeah, that's pretty correct.
Okay. Word
As you
up.
guys get to this road that leads to the death house, you see 2 children. As you guys get to the road that leads to the death house, you see the first one is 10 years 2 old. Children. Is a little girl, and the children, her brother. The first one is 10 years old. Is a little girl, around 7 or 8. Seemingly her brother stands weeping beside her, clutching younger, probably around 7 or 8. Rose is trying to hush him. Stands weeping beside her, clutching a stuffed doll. Rose is trying to hush him. The children call out to you. After shushing the boy, the girl turns to you. The children call out to you. There's a monster in our house. After shushing the boy, the girl turns to you. Brick row house. Says, there's a monster in our house. Windows are dark. And then points to the tall brick row house. Portico? That has seen better days. Its windows are dark. On the ground, it's gated. Portico? I believe it's like a closed gate. I don't know what the fuck that even is. On the ground floor.
Is it like
I
front
believe it's
step,
like a
basically?
like a closed gate. The rusty gate is
Isn't it
ajar.
like a
The houses on either
front
side are
step,
abandoned.
basically?
Yeah. Windows and doors boarded up. The rusty gate is ajar. The houses on either side are abandoned. Their windows and doors boarded up. Is the one that Ismark claimed. You'll notice that the house they are pointing towards is the one that Ismark claimed to be the death house.
One monster? Or
Looks
how
like
many?
we're here. Come on, these kids.
We don't know
One
what the
monster?
It
Or
looks
how
like
many?
we're here.
There should be only one.
Come on, these kids.
We don't know what the monster is, but there should be only one. Our parents keep it trapped in the basement, on the nursery on the 3rd floor. Our brother,
Alright.
our baby brother Walters, on the nursery on the 3rd floor. Please, you have to kill the monster.
Onward then.
Yep, let's go kill it.
Onward.
Okay.
Onward then.
Yep, let's go kill it.
Onward.
So, as you walk, the children will sort of stay behind, quietly sobbing. Well, the brother will be sobbing. As you walk, the children will sort of stay behind, quietly sobbing, Well, the brother will be sobbing while the sister attempts to hush him. In their dress, they wear drab. They do, in fact, look quite peculiar in their dress. Holding his doll. They wear drab blue. The sister has a cloak. The brother wears a hood, holding his doll. Scarlet fabric. While the sister has a cloak. As you walk away, made of red scarlet fabric, and approach the house. As you walk away and approach the house, the mists enclose around you as you approach the entrance, engulfing the entire village. The mists enclose around you as you approach the entrance, engulfing the entire village, until nothing is left but the house into you, as if they are pushing you into the house.
Well. It's like we
As if they are pushing you into the house.
Well. It's like we better
Get in there.
get in there.
Pop ourselves in there. Let's just ourselves in there. Get in there.
Let's investigate.
Pop ourselves in there. Pop our little selves in there. How's it about?
Let's
Go for it.
investigate.
Go ahead and invest. Go for it. Go ahead and
I'm
invest.
grabbing the map for this place.
Oh shit. Combat.
1 second, I'm grabbing the map for this place. Sorry, I'm just.
Oh shit. Combat.
See, I want to use the maps for the actual fucking document. Sorry, I'm just. They do have location numbers. But see, I want to use the maps from the actual fucking document, but they do have location numbers, but it doesn't really matter. Actually, I guess. We'll probably do Mines Theater for most of it. If there is combat, I might just put you guys places you would. Actually, we'll probably do Mines Theater for most of it. If there is combat, so you guys, I might just put you guys on a whiteboard.
Sure.
Yeah.
Anyways, so you guys enter the house.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right. So as you push the gate open, it is unlocked and it screeches. Right. So as you push the gate open, it is unlocked and it screeches as its hinges, unoiled, scrape against each other. Oil lamps hang from the portico ceiling by chains, flanking the oaken doors that open into a grand foyer as you push on them. Hanging on the south wall of the foyer is a shield emblazoned with the coat of arms, a stylized golden windmill on a red field, flanked by framed portraits of stony-faced aristocrats. Mahogany framed double doors leading from the foyer are pretty much the only way to go forward.
Alright, through the actually, does my horse fit in here? Alright, through the actually, does my horse fit in here?
Describe the doors. Is it large? Describe the doors as large. How did it describe the doors? Is it large? Describe the doors as large. When he says doors, I imagine it's probably. It just says open. He might have to, open doors. Crouch down a little bit, but he can fit through. When he says doors, I imagine it's probably.
Alright,
He might have to, crouch down a little bit, but he can fit through. Okay.
Don't ask. Alright, I will make sure that my horse is
Push the horse
in here
through
with.
it. Okay. There's a bit of resistance, but we'll
Don't ask any
loyally
questions.
follow you
Just
inside. Push the horse through, and it sort of gives a bit of resistance, but we'll loyally follow you
We're
inside.
absolutely fucking this horse. Or beast. We're absolutely fucking this horse.
Locations. One. That's what you guys are at. I'm just looking at locations right now. 2. 1. That's what you guys are at right now. Yes. 2. Okay, yeah. So you guys see the mantle, sort of like some tables around, fireplace. Okay, yeah. So you guys see the mantle, sort of like some tables around, fireplace, and a single door leading out of the room that is closed, as well as the shield and mantle and all that.
Oh.
We sense any evil.
Oh.
We sense any evil.
Let's
Or
see.
do we hear anything? Because we can't sense evil. I know
hear
that.
no evil. You
I mean,
can give me.
let's
Or
see.
do we hear anything? Because we can't
see no
sense evil. I know
hear
that.
no evil.
You can give me a perception check. Yeah, you don't even hear
Detect
the
good and
things
evil.
that the children were talking about.
Mm.
Yeah, you
I-
don't even
I-
hear the things that the children were talking about.
Absolutely nothing.
Silence,
Eerie.
eerie silence falls over the
There's-
main entrance.
There's absolutely nothing.
Eerie's.
I suppose we should split up.
There's one door.
I suppose we should split up.
Yes.
Yes, we
There's
should
one
go
door.
through.
Yes.
Let's go through the door.
Yes, we should go through.
Okay, you guys
Let's
head
go
through the door.
Let's go through the door.
You enter a wide hall that runs the width of the house. Okay, you guys head through the door. Marble fireplace at one end. You enter a wide hall that runs the width of the house. The black marble fireplace at one end, and a sweeping red marble staircase at the other. Mounted on the wall above the fireplace is a long sword.
Cameo.
The windmill cameo worked on the hilt. Sculptured with
Cameo.
the wood paneled walls are ordinately sculptured with images of vines, flowers, nymphs, and satyrs. And that's about it. Unless you let's see, and that's about it. Unless you are let's see. Doors. There are there's a couple
as you
doors.
enter the
room to your front, there's 3 doors. There's a door. As you enter the room to your front, there's 3 doors, part of the same like wall. 2 seem to enter into the same room. They're like part of the same like wall. Is another set of doors. Then there's one off to the side, and then to your left is another set of doors. Oh, sorry, no. To your right is a set of doors. Oh, or a door. Sorry, no. To your right is a set of doors.
Yeah.
Or a door.
All right,
If that
we
makes sense.
should.
Yeah.
Okay, we should. What do you think, boys? All right, we should. Should we go to the left? We should. Or what do you think, boys? Head on. Should we go to the left,
Thing.
or should we head on?
We should
What?
go to the left. Thing. We should
What?
I concur.
go to the left.
Sorry if I wasn't clear. To the left is just a wall. To the right is a
Oh,
door
I
and
concur.
a staircase.
Okay.
Sorry if I wasn't clear. To the
okay.
left is just a wall.
The
fireplace. To the right is
Oh.
a door and a staircase.
Okay.
To the left
I'm
is
sorry,
is
let's
the
investigate
fireplace.
that direction.
Is the fireplace and the sword.
That sounds very haunted. All right, let's investigate the
Little
fireplace
quarry.
and the sword. That sounds very
As
haunted.
you investigate
Yep.
the
Little quarry.
fireplace, it seems. As you investigate the fireplace, it seems normal. The sword itself, just a normal long sword. Besides the windmill cameo worked into the hilt, it is seemingly just a normal long sword.
I will pick up the long sword carefully.
Feels nice in your hand.
I will pick up the long
Doesn't
sword
particularly give you any feelings of power.
carefully.
Feels nice in your hand. Doesn't particularly give you any feelings of power or might.
I think this might be a dead end, gentlemen. Let's continue. All right, we should keep the sword. I think this might be a dead end, gentlemen. Let's continue on, but we should keep the sword.
Your hamps.
Go for
Might
it.
be silver or
Take the
something.
sword.
Perhaps.
Or you take the sword.
Yes, I do
Yeah,
take
okay.
the sword.
So, should add that to your inventory. Adam, put it as.
Yes, I do
yeah,
take
okay.
the sword.
So, should add
so
that to your
ascend the
inventory.
staircase,
Just put it as just a
Yes.
long
Yes.
sword for now.
Sure.
So you guys ascend the staircase, correct?
As you
Yes.
ascend the
Yep.
staircase,
Sure.
Okay.
and get to the second floor, unlit
As you
oil
ascend the
lamps are mounted
staircase,
on the walls of this elegant hall.
and
Hanging
get to the
above the
second
mantelpiece
floor, unlit oil
is
lamps
a
are mounted on the
wood-framed
walls
portrait
of this elegant hall.
of a family.
Hanging above the mantelpiece
There
is a wood-framed portrait
seemingly husband
of
and
a
wife
family.
with two smiling children.
There is a picture of
You
a
recognize
seemingly
as the two
husband
children
and
out
wife
on the road,
with two smiling children,
cradled
whom
in
you
the father's
recognize
arms,
as the two
a
children out on the
baby.
road,
Swaddle baby, which
cradled in the
which
father's
a
arms
mother
is a swindled baby, swaddle baby, which
regards with a hint
The
of
wind.
which
scorn.
the mother,
Standing
as you look
suits
at the
of
painting,
armor flank the wooden
regards with a
doors
hint
of
of
the
scorn.
east and west walls.
Standing suits of armor
clutches a
flank the
spear
wooden
and has a
doors
visored
in the
helm
east
shaped like
and
a
west
wolf's head.
walls. Each suit of
The
armor
doors are
clutches a
carved
spear
with
and has a
dancing
visored
youths
helm shaped like a wolf's head. The doors are carved
and
with dancing
they're-
youths.
The marble red staircase that started on the first floor
And,
does continue
they're,
in an upward spiral.
The marble
and a
red
cold
staircase
draft
that
can be
started on
felt
the
down the
first
steps.
floor does continue in an upward spiral,
If I
and a
move
cold
left to
draft
right,
can be
does it
felt
look
down
like
the
anything
steps.
from the picture is following me? Like
If
if I move left to right, does it look like anything from the picture is following me? Like
Negative.
their eyes? No. Okay. I don't have good feelings about the mother.
Are there any mirrors in this place?
I don't have good feelings
the
about the
armor
mother.
is
Are there any mirrors in this place?
I guess it would be
Nope.
shining, but
The armor
it's a shitty
is-
mirror if you use it as such.
Yeah.
I guess it would be
Alright, that's
shining,
fine.
but it's
There's
a
there's
shitty
door to
mirror
your
if you
left
use it as
that's
such.
Yeah.
by the armor.
Alright, that's fine.
There is
The
gonna-
mirrors are
there is a
useless
door
to
to
me
your
anyway.
left and right,
Yeah,
flanked by the
fine.
armor.
Did you say that? I'm
The
gonna
mirrors
go
are
for it.
useless to
say-
me anyway.
Bro,
I
say
Yeah,
am a
it.
vampire.
Did you say that?
Did you say,
Things will
bro?
happen.
Say it! I dare you.
Bro, imagine coming here and joking that you're a vampire.
Bad things will happen.
I mean, they know that I'm not.
Bro, imagine coming here and joking that you're a
I mean-
vampire.
I mean, they know that I'm
Anyways,
not
do you guys
because I
continue
entered.
ascending the staircase?
No, I
or do you
mean-
enter one of the side rooms to your left or right.
Anyways,
I'm
do you
gonna
guys
enter
continue
side
ascending
room.
the staircase,
I'm
or
going
do you
to enter
enter
the
one of
side
the
room.
side rooms to your left or right?
To the left.
I'm gonna enter a side room. I'm
Uh,
going to enter the side up.
I will
to
go
the
to the
left.
one to the right.
to the left.
We will do
Okay.
noon first.
We'll stand in the middle.
I will
of
go to the
hallway,
one to the
top of
right.
the staircase.
Alright,
Noon
we will
has you
do
open this
noon
door
first.
Red velvet drapes
We'll stand in the
cover
middle,
windows
out
of
in the
this
hallway.
room. In a
Watch the
exquisite
staircase.
Noon has you
mahogany
open
desk
this door.
with matching high
Red
back
velvet
chair
drapes
face
cover the
entrance
windows
and
of
the
this room.
fireplace,
An
which
exquisite
hang-
mahogany
which
desk and
above
matching high
hangs a
back chair
framed
face
picture
the
of a
entrance
windmill
and the
perched
fireplace,
atop a rocky
which
crag. Situated
above
in the
hangs
corners
a
of the room are
framed
two
picture of a
overstuffed
windmill
chairs.
perched atop a rocky crag. Situated in the
Floor-to-ceiling
corners of the room are
bookshelves line
two
the south
overstuffed
walls,
chairs.
and a rolling wooden ladder
Floor to ceiling bookshelves line the south walls, and a rolling wooden ladder allows for one to more easily reach the high shelves.
Very interesting. I'm gonna ponder through these shelves. See if anything catches my eye. Very interesting.
The
I'm
bookshelves
gonna ponder
are
through these
hundreds
shelves.
of tomes
See if
covering
anything
a
catches
range
my
of
eye.
topics, including history, warfare,
The bookshelves
alchemy.
hold hundreds of tomes covering a range
There are
of
also
topics,
several
including
shelves
history,
containing
warfare,
first-edition
alchemy.
collections of works of poetry, fiction.
There are also several shelves containing first edition collections of works of
Any
poetry and
decrepit
fiction.
old books laying around?
Not
Hmm.
particularly. I mean, there's certainly old
Any
books, but
decrepit
nothing
old
of
books
very
laying
much
around?
value or
Not particularly. I mean, there's certainly old books, but nothing
Alright.
of
I'm
eldritch
gonna.
value.
Is there a
or-
desk in there?
Yep.
I'm gonna look through the desk. All right. I'm gonna.
Resting atop
Is
the
there a
desk
desk in
is an
there?
oil
Yep.
lamp, a jar
I'm gonna
of
look
ink,
through the desk.
a quill pen,
Alright.
a tinder box.
Resting atop
and
the
a letter
desk
kit
is an oil
containing
lamp,
a red
a
wax
jar of
candle,
ink, a quill pen,
presumably
a
sealed.
tinder box, and a letter kit containing a
question.
red wax candle. For
Is it
presumably
dark in
sealing.
here? Quick
Yes,
question.
but you
Uh,
have dark vision, so
I do, but is it dark in here? Others.
I think you all have dark
yes,
vision.
but you have dark vision, so
I do, but I don't know about the
I
other
think I do.
others.
Oh.
I think you all have dark vision.
Then I
correct?
presume you light a torch as you enter the
Damn.
room.
I don't
Alright,
think
I-
I
I
do.
like it.
Oh.
Or
Yeah.
Then I presume
you
you
light
light
a
a torch as you enter the
Yeah, it's
home.
gonna what? What the
Alright,
lamp?
I light
Or
a torch.
use
by
or
the-
use
yeah.
I'll just presume as
Or
you
you
enter
light
the
Oh.
the
light up.
Yeah, it's gonna what? What the lamp?
or something. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
I'll just
Unless you
presume
say
as you guys
otherwise.
travel around, you light up
Light
light
up
sources or
sources.
use
Oh.
a torch or something.
Beyond the red wax candle.
Yeah, sure.
for the
Unless you
letter
say
kit, there are
otherwise.
4 blank sheets
I'll
of
light up
parchment
light
and a
sources and
wooden
use
Oh.
seal.
Beyond the red
bearing
wax
a
candle for the
family
letter
sigil,
kit, there are 4
or
blank sheets of
insignia,
parchment
as a
and a
window.
wooden
As
seal
you search through
bearing
the
a
drawers,
family sigil.
all
or
of them are
insignia,
empty
which is a
except for
windmill.
one, which contains
As you
an
search
iron
through the
key.
drawers,
Yoink.
all of them
One
are
iron key,
empty
please, thank
except
you.
for one, which contains an iron key.
Will do. Yoink. One iron key, please, thank
Beyond
you.
that, it seems
Alright,
that there's
make sure you
nothing
put that in your
left of
inventory.
value inside the room.
Will do. I'm gonna check behind the painting.
Beyond that, it seems that there's nothing left of value inside the
I'm gonna
room.
knock on the wall. I'm gonna check behind the painting.
You knock on the wall. Nothing
Ah,
seems to happen.
I'm gonna knock on the wall.
You knock on the wall. Nothing seems to
wow.
happen.
Actually,
that
wait.
Alright.
Give me a moment.
Actually,
In that case,
wait.
oh.
Give me a
Alright.
moment.
There. Alright. I much prefer that profile picture.
So, when you were inspecting the
I
bookshelf,
much prefer that profile picture.
were you deeply inspecting?
So, when you were
yeah,
inspecting
I'd
the
say so.
bookshelf,
Okay, give me a
So I was
perception.
really looking.
were you deeply inspecting
I
it?
was really looking for that eldritch. Yeah, I'd say so.
Knowledge.
Okay, give me a
So I was
perception
really
check
looking.
then.
Okay. I was really looking for that eldritch.
I heard the word
knowledge.
eldritch knowledge.
Perception, okay. Good.
Giveth me
that's-
the
I heard the
perception
word
check.
eldritch
Oh,
knowledge.
perception, okay.
This interests me.
You look through the shelf for
Okay.
anything in particular.
This interests me.
You look through the shelf for anything
Do
in
I?
particular.
But you don't seem to find anything.
Okay. Do I?
As you
but
knock
you
on the
don't seem to
wall,
find
sort of
anything.
links in.
Okay.
You knock behind the painting.
Though, as you knock
Yeah.
on the wall and it sort of links in, you knock behind the painting.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, it's just as a regular knock.
All
Doesn't
right.
seem suspicious in any way.
Yeah, okay.
Alright,
Yeah,
as
no,
you
it's
finish
just as a
up there,
regular
we'll
knock.
go to good old
All
Doesn't
right.
seem suspicious in any way.
Mash.
Alright,
Mash
and as you
Yeah.
finish up there, we will go to good old
Mash. You enter a room.
Mosh
See
pit.
what it is.
Mash, you enter a room. Let's see what it is.
You enter a room with gossamer drapes.
You
over the
enter
windows of this elegantly appointed
room
hall, which has
with
brass
gossamer
plated,
drapes over the
chandelier
windows of this elegantly
from the ceiling.
appointed hall,
upholstered
which has
chairs
brass
line the
plated
walls, and
chandelier
stained glass
hanging from the
stained
ceiling.
glass wall hanging
Upholstered
depicts
chairs line the walls,
beautiful men,
and a
women,
stained
and children
glass
singing and playing
stained
instruments.
glass wall
A
hanging
harpsichord
depicts
with a bench rests in the
beautiful men,
northwest
women,
corner.
and children singing and
Near
playing
the fireplace
instruments.
is a large
A harpsichord with a bench rests in the northwest
alabaster
corner.
figurines of
Near the
well-dressed
fireplace is a
dancers
large
adorn the
standing harp.
mantelpiece.
Alabaster figurines of well-dressed dancers adorn the mantelpiece. And that is all that you
Yeah, yeah.
you see
Yeah.
as you enter the
and that
room.
is all
that you
Yeah, yeah.
you see
Yeah.
as you enter the
I
room.
would like to investigate. You said there were curtains. I would like to see investigate. You said there were
If they're
curtains, so
gossamer,
I
you
would
can
like
probably kind of see through them
to
anyways, but
see
fair enough.
what lay behind
And
them.
as you look out the windows,
If they're gossamer, you can probably kind of see through
sort
them
of
anyways, but
yeah.
fair enough.
Mist.
And as you
surrounding
look
the
out,
house.
it's dark outside, and you can sort of see the dark mist surrounding the house.
What about these sculptures of men, women, and children playing?
As you
As I walk closer what about these sculptures
as you
of men,
inspect
women,
them
and children
closely,
playing?
you can see that
As
in
I
fact, they are not
walk
men, women,
closer
and
to
children,
them, what
but carvings
do
of
they appear as?
inspect them closely. You can see that in fact they are not men, women, and children,
Yeah,
but
ooh,
carvings
okay.
of well-dressed
That's pretty-
skeletons
Wonky.
dancing about.
It's pretty.
Yeah,
we do a
ooh,
little
Pretty
okay.
funny.
That's pretty. It's called a wonky.
It's pretty. We do a little.
I'm a
I'm
little
just-
perturbed.
it's
by
called
that
a dual.
illusion.
It's not really an illusion.
I'm a
I'm
little
just so
perturbed
optical
by that
illusion.
illusion.
Not even that.
It's
not
just
really an
that the
illusion.
figurines were so small.
It's just that.
Optical illusion.
Just
It-
realized
Not even that. It's just that the figurines were so small that upon closer inspection you just
If I
realized
picked
that they were
them, I
skeletons.
would like to pick it up and see if there's anything.
Dumb.
If I pick them, I would like to pick it up and
No,
see if
nothing. They're just
there's anything
mundane
underneath it,
statuettes.
or if I shake
Nope.
it, if there's anything. Nothing.
No, nothing.
Suddenly
They're
it
just
comes alive,
mundane
cramps you.
statuettes.
It sucks me into the painting, and I am.
Suddenly
locked
it
there
comes
for
alive
eternity.
and grabs you by the. No.
It sucks me into the painting, and I
just,
am locked there
I
for
tried
an
to plot
eternity.
for an episode.
No,
Uh,
they're just mundane.
Did I?
You guys just
Beowulf,
uncovered
do
a
you do
plot
anything,
for
or
an
do you just wait
episode
outside?
stories.
Yeah, I'm just waiting.
Did I?
Beowulf.
Yeah, that's
Beowulf, do you do anything, or do you just wait outside?
Yeah, I'm just waiting outside watching the staircase.
Yeah, the draft still hits
I
you
guess
as you wait.
there's
Watch
nothing
up
else
it,
in that room,
giving
right?
you an
That else?
ominous feeling. Oh yeah, there. No.
I guess
Fully
there's nothing else in that room, right? That else.
yourself. Oh yeah, there.
actually another
No.
door near the
You have
staircase.
checked it fully
That is smaller
by
than
yourself.
the other two.
There is
They walk
actually
into
another
a
door near the staircase.
Smaller room.
That is smaller than the other two. Seems to lead off into a
Uh,
smaller room.
sure. I'll check it out. Let's yeah. Sure.
You
I'll
as you
check it
open
out.
the door.
Okay. Almost,
as you open the door,
yeah.
is a undecorated bedroom. You
Is
as
it
you
locked?
open the door.
Several
No, it is not
pairs
locked.
of
As you open the
beds
door, is a
with straw stuffed
undecorated
mattresses.
bedroom,
The foot of each
which
bed is an
contains
empty
several
foot
pairs
locker.
of beds are
And you
with
see
straw
tidy
stuffed
service
mattresses.
uniforms
The
hanging
foot
from
of each bed
hooks
is an
in
empty
the,
foot locker,
adjoining closet.
and you see tidy servants' uniforms hang from hooks
Male or female
in the
clothing?
adjoining closet.
Both.
Okay.
But
male or female
in the
clothing?
corner, both.
Okay.
There, there is in the
dumbwaiter,
corner,
which has a button on it.
there is a
I'm
dumb
gonna
waiter,
press the button.
which has a button on it.
I'm gonna press the button.
Below you, you hear a ding.
Below you, you hear a ding.
Anything else in this room? There.
No.
I'll dip out. Anything else in this room?
All right.
There.
No.
Unless any of you wish to
I'll
make further
dip out.
investigations of any of the rooms,
All right.
the only way is up. I guess you can also.
Unless any of you wish to make
downstairs
further
if you want.
investigations of any of the rooms, the only way
I said there was a
is up.
basement too, right?
I guess you can also investigate downstairs again if you want.
But strangely, the staircase.
I said there was a
did not
basement
go any
too, right?
further down.
Is there a basement?
Yes,
We
but
didn't check out the
strangely, the
store, or
staircase
the
did
door-
not go
the
any
door.
further down.
Yes, you did
you
not
have
check out
found
any
any
we didn't
trap
check out the
doors.
store or the door.
Yeah.
Yes, you
first
did not
level,
check out any of the
you-
rooms.
On the first floor.
Yeah.
Floors. No. Yeah, first level usually pretty the juicy stuff.
Perhaps there is
Fort.
something in the
No.
basement. Perhaps there is something in the basement. Mystery.
Let us check
Something that will unlock
the
this
attic
mystery.
or the next level. While we're here, let us check the attic or the next level. While we're here, let's start moseying up towards the staircase.
Cold breeze catches you. So you
Let's
walk
start
up
moseying
the
up towards the staircase. I'll ignore it.
Cold breeze catches you. So you walk up the staircase.
Yeah. I'll ignore it.
Do you all climb up the staircase?
It's a draft
Fog.
we have.
Do you all
Yes,
climb
I
up the
shall.
staircase? You climb all the
Sure.
way up. As the breeze chills you a bit.
Yes, I
Come to a
shall.
dusty balcony. Climb all the way up. Of black plate armor chills you a bit against one wall. You come to a dusty balcony with a suit of black plate armor standing against one wall, draped in cobwebs.
I'll dust it off.
Oh, yeah, give me a second to finish. Oil lamps are mounted on the
I'll
oil
dust it off.
panel walls. Give me a second to finish. Oil lamps are mounted on the oak panel walls, which are carved with woodland scenes of trees, falling leaves, and tiny critters. Dust off the suit of armor.
Yeah.
As you get close to it, do you still dust off the suit of armor?
Yeah.
As you get close to it, the armor lurches out.
Fuck. Okay.
And the armor lurches out.
Fuck.
It's anime
Okay.
armor. Oh no.
And
If
will
I actually
attack you
one-shot me,
for a
so
surprise
if
round.
it hits, who knows?
It's anime armor. Oh no.
If I actually one-shot me, so if it hits, who knows?
We will see. We will see. Alright. So it will attack you. So lurching out as the cobwebs break. It will attack you. Slam into you. Lurching out as the cobwebs break. Let me just check if this thing will slam into you. No, it does not. Let me just check if this thing has custom stats. Does an 11 or 6 No, it does not.
Nope.
Alright, as it lurches out and attempts to smash you. Does an 11 or 6 hit? Dodge nimbly out of the
Nope.
way. Alright, as it lurches out and attempts to smash you with its fists, you dodge nimbly out of the way.
Thing.
Everybody, roll for initiative.
Roll that niche.
This thing.
Roll that niche. Roll that niche.
Alright, let me place you guys on a battle map. Just do a white space. Alright, let me place you guys on a battle map. I don't feel like going to the repository to find a... just do a white space. Because I don't feel like going to the repository to find a battle map.
Friday night.
Bruh. Ah, fuck! Yesterday was Friday. I should have played that at work.
Friday night.
Oh. Bruh. Ah, fuck! Yesterday was Friday. I should have played that at work.
How wide is the hallway of the balcony? How wide is the hallway? I have to... the balcony. Fuck. Am I retarded? Did I do this wrong, actually? Did I put you guys on the wrong fucking floor? Am I retarded? Did I do this wrong, actually? Did I put you guys on the wrong fucking floor? No. Possible.
No.
Maybe?
No, because it's... No. That's a balcony? What the fuck? How does that even Possible.
No.
Maybe?
No, because it's...
Okay, whatever.
That's a balcony? What the fuck? How does that even work? I don't even understand. Okay. Okay, whatever. It's like, it's... I don't even understand. Okay. Give me a moment while I draw. Give me a moment while I draw. It's like...
This.
That and
It's
the
like
setup.
little thing. This. That's about it.
That and
Alright.
the setup.
Little thing there. Just draw like a little spiral for the staircase, which is about like here. And just draw like a little spiral for the staircase, which is about like here. Like here. Alright, I'd actually cut it. It's actually like here. Alright.
How tender.
Which wall?
How tender.
Just says one wall. Alright. Which wall? Let me.
The witching wall.
Just says one wall. Alright. Let me. Alright.
The witching wall. Which wall are you?
Alright.
Which wall are you?
Let's see if I can't find an animated token. Let's see if I can't find an animated armor token. I don't think I'm gonna have much luck.
Come on down to our animated armor token emporium.
I don't think
We
I'm
have the
gonna have
finest
much
animated
luck.
armor tokens in town. Come on down to our
That's what that
animated
guy was
armor
selling
token
earlier.
emporium.
Yeah,
We have the finest animated armor tokens in town.
That's what that guy was selling earlier.
He's selling the tokens.
Let's see.
He was trying to get us to buy. Should
The
have listened.
tokens are NFTs and we have to buy them.
Let's see here.
Yeah.
All the
So just use
tokens
a
are
default
NFTs
token.
and we have to buy them.
Yeah.
Okay. So just use a default token. Let me select
Hell yeah.
everyone. Okay. Let me select everyone. Add turn. Alright, what did you guys roll for turn? Alright, what did you guys roll for initiative? Let me roll for the animated armor. 10. Let me roll for the animated armor.
Whoa, hey. Stupid ass. Whoa, hey. Stupid ass. 2012, 2012, 2010. 2012, 2012. Don't waste your time 2010. On me, you're already a voice inside my head. Don't waste your time on me, you're already a voice inside
Okay,
my head.
Mash,
We get claimed
you-
now.
Yeah.
Are indeed. Would you be mounted right now, or have Mash, you dismounted? You traversing are indeed.
I am absolutely.
Would you be mounted right now, or have you dismounted? Okay. Traversing
Always.
the house.
No,
The staircase is
I
big
am
enough for
absolutely
your
not.
horse, so. Okay.
Always.
I believe the
Probably-
staircase
probably
is big
took me
enough
a little
for
bit,
your
you know, I
horse, so.
Probably had to like coax it up or something. Probably took me a little bit, you know, I probably had to like coax it up or
Alright,
something.
let's go.
Oh, you really weren't kidding when
Alright,
you
let's
said
go.
you were gonna play the Heroes of Might and Magic 3
No,
soundtrack.
bro, I don't
thought
fuck
that
around.
was a
Oh,
joke.
you
really weren't kidding when you said you were gonna play the Heroes of Might and Magic 3 soundtrack.
No, bro, I don't
thought
fuck
that
around.
was a
Yeah,
joke.
bro.
I thought
It's-
that was a joke.
I played that game all
Oh
the time.
my god, that's
Alright,
really
Mash,
existing.
it is your
Yeah,
turn.
bro. It exists.
I played that game all the
People
time.
listening to this are
Alright,
really
Mash, it is
confused
your
why-
turn.
I thought you.
first.
We're running another People listening to this are probably really confused why I think that's funny. We're running another campaign called Heroes of Might and Magic, and I thought he was
Viewers get to-
gonna
viewers
play
get
the
to see
soundtrack to
the
the
fucking-
third
the
game,
monster
to the
sheets.
third campaign.
The viewers get to
And
the
it's
viewers
too-
get to see the monster sheets.
Okay.
It's your
Which
turn
is-
first.
Okay.
Oh boy, you guys are
So the unknown
Alright.
token
Okay.
is the
It's your
armor
turn
plate.
first,
Okay.
Mash. Yep.
And this swirl
And
is
yours
so
is
the
stairs.
anon token
That's
is the
stairs.
armor plate.
Yep.
And this swirl is
I am
the
going
gust
stairs.
of wind, I take it.
Well, it's the
Okay.
stairs.
I can't control my token. This is stairs. Alright.
Okay.
I am going to no. Whoa. I can't control
Oh,
my
nor
token.
can I.
Yeah, no, we don't have one.
Okay.
No. I can just tell you what I want to do.
Oh, nor can I.
What if I? Yeah, no, we don't have one.
Should have
Yeah,
ownership.
yeah,
Yes.
I can just tell you what I
no.
want to do, I suppose.
No, no,
What
no.
if our own on?
You should have
Yeah,
ownership.
we
No,
have our-
ownership.
No. But if we put our own on,
No, no, no.
There's two
Stop.
of them.
Stop. Here, I'm gonna give you ownership.
oh no, I can't.
No, no, no.
There's two of them.
Stop placing your tokens. Sorry about that, folks. OBS stopped recording for some reason. The party
We
had...
made a big oopsie whoopsie.
So the party defeated the animated armor, and began exploring the rest of the house, and ended up finding a secret door to the attic. And as Beowulf entered the nursery, a specter has began to assail him.
I feel like it's sort of in character that Mash doesn't find too much in the rooms. Although out of character, I feel
Yeah.
like I'm missing.
Maybe you are, maybe you aren't. Huh?
Yeah.
Did you guys roll for initiative yet? No?
Oh no, we didn't.
Okay.
Because I are we retconning or are we?
It's not really a retcon, it's just that this happens before you investigate the room. Unless Mash wouldn't investigate
Alright,
the
and
room
then-
after.
No, he probably would. He probably would.
I imagine we would kind of. I mean, I would probably suggest we investigate together, so we're not so
Okay.
fucked, as it were,
Yeah.
if something happens.
Also, my OBS started recording, or stopped recording at some point.
Yeah,
but
no, I heard everything.
Nah, but it's fine. Yeah, we didn't miss that much. Okay.
This is the dead air section of the podcast.
Yeah.
Yes, this is where our we're going to edit in a post-production sponsorship for hold on Coca-Cola,
Now with
the
extra
drink
cocaine.
that you will never forget.
They won't let you.
It
Torment
won't let
everywhere you
you.
go.
It's eldritch knowledge. Imagine instead of like an eldritch tome, you just drink something and then it like you get like Vietnam flashbacks.
We never accepted this sponsorship. It came to us. We can't get rid of it.
In a dream.
It's gonna make quite a few parts for the podcast if we divide them up like hour. It's gonna be like 3, I think.
Yeah,
That's nice.
yeah, probably better to keep them in less than 2-hour chunks at least,
Yeah.
for the sake of for the sake of watchability and the algorithm, God forbid.
The algorithm by a lot.
Not
We
that
should just
anybody is going
upload
to
them in
watch this.
10-minute segments.
Did you check the analytics? Did literally anybody watch this? Or the last
You
episode?
think I know?
Well, we should check it live right now.
I can, I guess.
This is
Let's
part of the
do
show where
live analytics.
we read out the names of all of our Patreon viewers.
All right,
Still
I'd like to
signed
thank
in.
my
I am
mom
still
and my
signed in.
pop, and I'd like to thank.
How do I view episode details?
Just dashboard. Just dashboard. It'll give you the little bar graph of which episodes were viewed the most and the least over time.
We have a total number of 7 plays. We have 1 unique listeners.
Oh,
That doesn't
wait a minute! Somebody listened to it 7 times.
It might have been. Does it count as listening if you just? Because I went on to like the tab and stuff.
Yeah, we probably did. That's probably it.
Shouldn't it be if everybody checked it out? It should be 3 unique listeners, right? Or 4. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
And we're back.
All right, everybody, roll for initiative.
Already done. 19.
15.
Beowulf, or sorry, Mac. I don't know why I keep on getting you mixed up.
I mean, we're basically the same person, so that makes sense.
Yeah, more or less. That's the twist.
Oh
21.
shit! I'm topping the charts again.
All right, Beowulf, it is your turn as you hear Beowulf in the other room exclaim, "A specter!"
Does it get a surprise attack on me?
A
Nope.
specter.
Nope. Okay.
What kind of specter?
Luigi, get the Spectre Collector.
The specter collector. I've got it. I have a vacuum. I know what those are.
I can give you the description of the specter if you'd like.
Yeah, go for it. I'll walk 30 feet.
The specter
Look at that
resembles
specter.
a terrified, skeletonly thin young woman.
Huh.
Yuck.
That's a terrified, skinly young woman. We've got to kill her.
Of course, there's nothing else to do.
Well, we could try to calm her and get information out of her, but I doubt that would work, because none of us are of the magical varieties. Fighting is really all we're good for.
Well,
To kill.
Oh yeah, FYI, because this is not double doors, your horse cannot fit through it.
I refuse to fight. You're on your own. I'm sorry, guys, but you should lure it out. Where my horse can come through.
then back away from the door.
Damn, I should have thought my turn through before I took action. It's a little too late. Beowulf, sneak by me.
Alrighty, dighty.
Alright, is that it for your turn, Mash? You still do have a dash or any other action.
Oh shit, I do have a dash. In that case, I will use my dash to move 5 feet away from the door frame.
Okay.
And then I'll call that my turn.
I could have got through just fine, but alright, fair enough.
Beowulf?
I don't know, my horse's ass is pretty thick.
Oh no. It alerted the specters.
The specters have been alerted.
I'll hop back in a terrified leap of backwards momentum.
Okay.
And I'll activate my shillelagh on this turn. Just fucking why not?
Okay.
And that'll be it.
Well, remember, you can ready an action, so you can say, I attack when the specter crosses through the door.
Oh, alright. Alright. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll attack when the specter comes through the door.
Okay. Noon.
All right. I will run 5, 10, 20, 30. I am 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll run here. And when the specter gets to the door, I shall make an unarmed strike and.
You can
Can
only
I-
you can only ready
Yeah,
an action.
okay, yeah. So I'll just do one hand for the staff attack.
Okay. Spectre will wail. And it will pass through the door. Please make your attacks now.
Was I able to do my bonus action
yeah.
before?
Because that's part of
Okay.
your main turn.
Shillelagh.
Shillelagh lasts for, what, 10 minutes, is it?
A minute.
A minute? Yeah, so that's 10 rounds. Alright. You both hit.
Alright. And it is a magical weapon, mind you.
Holy fuck, okay. Alright. So, Noon, you do half damage because your fists are not yet magical. Or nor is a weapon.
Yeah.
But good old Beowulf does full damage for a total of 18 damage as the specter begins to fade, but still stands strong. It will attempt to life drain Beowulf, who seems to be the biggest threat. Does a 19 hit?
Oh.
You take 15 points of necrotic. Make me a con save.
Oh.
No!
So
No, time is saving.
you still take 15 points of necrotic damage as the creature sucks the life out of you.
I am knocked asunder.
As Beowulf is knocked unconscious. Spectre cackles out. So luckily you passed your con save, so you did not die instantaneously. Which would have been very
That would
sad.
have been pretty funny.
Okay. Mash, it is your turn. As your friend falls, well, comrade falls to the ground. The specter's fingers covered in his blood.
I will use the long sword. Okay, can I tell if the long sword from the fireplace has any special properties, like being silver, or is this just a superstition of?
You can use your free action to make an Arcana check.
I'm pretty good at Arcana.
It is non-magical.
Theoretically, does the shillelagh become unshillelagh'd since it's not concentration?
Is it not concentration?
It's not concentration.
So yes, the shillelagh persists for a minute. Unless it says specifically that it ends if the caster is unconscious or killed.
It does not say that.
Then it is persistent.
It also uses
So
it says you can use your spellcasting ability, but that's you can instead of strength.
since I'm on my horse can disengage
Correct.
and move, right?
Yes. Well, your horse can use its disengage. It can use its disengage, its full movement, or a dash.
So I can disengage and move, right?
You can move yeah. You can move up to 60 feet.
Okay.
It's pretty powerful, but your horse only has 11 HP, so if it's hit, it's pretty much dead.
All right. Here's to hoping my horse doesn't already die. I will disengage and move,
Okay.
and I will thrust with my lance.
Okay. You hit
Ha!
for damage.
Yeah, I think that's 11.
The specter dissipates as Beowulf lays on the ground dying. You still have your bonus action and some movement. As you will stay in initiative as Beowulf rolls his death saving throws.
I will move over to Beowulf. I don't have any kind of medicine knowledge, and I'm not confident enough to try either. Noon, are you good with medicine?
I have a 2 in medicine.
I don't mean to be racist, but you seem... I'm not an animal person.
I'm not racist or anything.
But
I'm not
Tabaxi
racist,
people.
Please save him. That'll be my turn. Can't lose somebody so soon. Later, it will be fine to lose somebody. I wouldn't care about that, but so soon.
So soon.
Just
Okay,
met,
would that
or-
save? Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Things aren't looking too good.
Noon, it
guys.
is your turn.
Alright, I shall try. Well, I'll have to move one. And
Please,
I'll do the medicine check.
please no. Please God no.
Alright. Oh,
Alright, you give him one pass.
Yes.
Now, FYI, Mash, you can help using the help action to give Noon advantage on his checks if you want to do something.
I will assist Noon. I'll do whatever he
Alright.
tells me.
Beowulf, make a save.
Please God. Yes.
Alright, 2 passes. Noon.
Alright.
That medicine check at
Mash.
advantage.
I need you to grab my ass.
Rotates power. Alright. With a is that an with a stabilized but still unconscious. As the combat is over. Alright.
Huh.
You are unconscious at the sort of entrance to the nursery, the specter sort of leaving behind a puddle of ectoplasm as it dissipates. Beowulf is unconscious. Noon, his hands covered in his blood. As he stabilizes his wounds and stops them from bleeding. And that is where we will end today's session. Thank you so much for playing my game.
Hey.
That is intense.
Yeah, it almost rolled max damage on its fucking lifesteal.
Holy shit.
I'm tempted to give you guys the level 2. It says so just to break the immersion here. It says so in this particular encounter, you don't actually level up from defeating monsters, you level up from discovering certain things about the house. It says once you find the staircase that you gain level 2, but I don't know if it's implying you have to long rest, if it's using, because I believe in the raw, it's per long rest you level up. But I don't know if it's instantaneous, because it's throwing some pretty hard shit at you guys. But I think you just got unlucky, honestly, because that was almost max damage, and yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, that's
That
where we
was
end the
pretty
session.
crazy.
Riveting.
Bye bye. Thank you so much.
bye-bye.